Alrighty guys, so my take on Russia and what's going on currently is I believe they're going to take over the country or state they're claiming right now, and nobody's really going to get in their way. That's in my opinion. And I think, to be honest, it's the best thing going for it, because if you have watched politics for any type of year, or worldwide politics over the past, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, Obama used NATO, and by the way, Bonehead was with Obama throughout all his administration, so basically it's Bonehead Part 2, or Obama Part 2. And they use NATO, which is basically the United States of Europe army, to slowly creep in on Russia's border over the years. And there also is a theory that they hid nuclear weapons under or in the Chernobyl area because it's the perfect hiding spot for said radiation bombs, because they could basically the area's radiation from Chernobyl is already high and can mask these bombs that go in there. And they were storing them in or around Chernobyl to then later use against Russia at a later date and time. Wowee wow. That's why nobody could figure out why Russians went for Chernobyl. But now it's coming out. So very interesting. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. Makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? So that area is a dead zone, but it has high radiation levels throughout, which will then mask bombs that you would bring in, and would mask it in such a way where it'd be hard to pinpoint, especially in and around the defunct reactor at Chernobyl. Pretty interesting stuff, guys. Pretty scary, but pretty interesting. Now, if you guys have missed the awesome series Chernobyl, you got to go check that out. It was fantastic. Great show. Won a bunch of awards as well. It's very deserving of. And what a mess. Now, the other thing is, depending on how long this thing drags out with Russia, China's just counting the days until they can safely go into Taiwan and take it over officially. I was talking to my one buddy Blue, and he's saying because of the weather in and around Taiwan, the Chinese only have a certain window to take over, because of the weather doesn't make it very ideal at all for aircraft over Taiwan. So pretty interesting. We'll see what happens. But if it does happen, that could be the kickoff to World War III. I'm just saying, and I've been calling that for a long time now. And it's common sense. If you look at it, its strategy is what it is. So, pretty insane stuff happening in the world. All under the left's control. All under the Democrats' control. It's insanity. It needs to stop. Everybody's got to come to grips, come to Jesus moment. Democrats don't give a rip ass about you, because look at the inflation, look at the world wars possible, look at how weak Biden and the Democrats look on the world stage. This shit never happened under Trump. Not at all. Look how weak senile Biden is. Unbelievable, guys. Look how weak Trudeau is. Trudeau. Total weak scum. Total. Both of them are under the same umbrella of the left narrative. World Economic Forum, WEF. Trash. They gotta go. And they gotta go fast and hard. Now, it's gonna be interesting how they're gonna steal the votes this next election going on, because they no longer have a pandemic to worry about, unless they're going to come out with, oh no, it's back, a new strain, panic, mask up, mandates, all the bullshit again. I don't think anybody's going to stand for that, especially since the freedom truckers are kicking some major ass. They convinced our government here in Canada, at least our premier, to get rid of all the bull. Even though in his speech he said it had nothing to do with anything. We just made this decision by ourselves. Yeah, right. It was the truckers, guys. And my hat's off to the truckers. Everybody's hard work and time and money out there to get this job done. Thank you, thank you. Awesome. Now the convoy is going in the US, and they're rolling into DC here shortly, and it's a monster convoy, just like here in Canada. And payback's a bitch. Now, like I said, they have basically dismantled all the crap in Windsor and around most of the borders here in Canada. So when the truckers regroup and go at it again, if they pull any more bullshit, which they probably will, then they'll be ready, they'll have a game plan, and they'll be a little wiser, a little smarter, you know, to all the nonsense that the government's going to try to pull. But like I said in my other video, after review of the Emergency Act here in Canada, they rigged the voting on it, so the Le Bloc, the NDP, and the Liberals have the majority over Conservatives automatically, which is basically unfair. So it should be a 3-3 split, in my opinion. 3 Conservatives, 2 Liberals, an NDP, and a Le Bloc. And that way, if there is ever a split on it, they can just pull in, have the Queen come in or vote or some bullshit. I don't know. Give her say. Whatever. But it's crazy, guys. It is absolutely insane. This is what we get. This is what we got to deal with. Now, you know my plans. Getting off the grid, getting my own property, it's making it pretty damn hard for everybody to get their own property, I'll tell you that. So I'm going to really have to dig deep and save up hard to get there. But it's going to happen. And I definitely plan on doing the off-grid thing because, whew, you see the prices of everything, guys? Yeah, I'm going to try to eliminate like a good 98% of my bills when I do it, and then I won't have so much pain in the wallet. So see you on the next one. To see all my live daily content, become a Patreon member. Click on the link on my YouTube channel at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Click on support this channel. It'll take you to the Off-Grid Tiny House page on Patreon, or you can just Google it. Sign up and join in. Thank you.